So I hope you've found a position that feels supported. Again, you don't have to do anything right now, except let your body be held by whatever is underneath you. And just notice your breath exactly as it is right now, not changing it, not fixing it, just noticing. Imagine your eyelids are so deeply relaxed. They're so heavy, so loose, that they simply refuse to open. And it's not that you couldn't force them to open, but that there's no reason to. There's no signal getting through that would make them want to. Really imagine that relaxation now. Like the muscles around your eyes have gone on a kind of vacation and forgot their way back. And once you've imagined that fully, go ahead and test it. Try to open your eyes and notice what it feels like when they just don't. That's right, you're doing great. That little test is the proof your unconscious mind needed. Now let it go and relax even more deeply now. And let that same heaviness spread. So with your next exhale, I want you to let your shoulders soften. And with the one after that, perhaps you let your jaw unclench. And with the one after that, perhaps you let your hands go completely still. There's nowhere you need to be but here. There's nothing you need to do but listen. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1, and with each number, let yourself drop a little deeper, not asleep, but into that place just underneath your thinking mind, where things become simpler. 10, settling into 9, a little heavier now. 8, letting go of the day. 7, your breathing slows all on its own. 6, deeper and deeper. 5, halfway there. To 4, the outside world is getting quieter. 3, almost there. 2, and 1. Nice. Here you are now listening to my voice. And here's something interesting. Your mind can play. Here you are now listening to my voice. And here's something interesting your mind can play with for a moment. You don't actually need to know whether you're going deeper or simply becoming more aware of how deep you already are. Because both of those things are happening right now at the same time, and it doesn't matter which one is true, because you can let both be true. Above the crown of your head, imagine a point of violet light. And it doesn't need to look like anything. If you see it, good. If you just sense it, that's just as good. However it shows up exactly right for you. I'm going to count from 1 to 3 now. And as I do, you'll notice yourself rising just slightly, not waking, just surfacing a little like a diver coming up to a shallower depth. So 1, a little lighter. 2, more aware of the room around you. 3, hovering right there comfortably. And now, as I count backward from 3 to 1, you'll sink twice as deep as you were before. And you don't have to do anything to make it happen. It just happens. The way a stone doesn't try to sink, it simply does. So 3, and already beginning. 2, deeper than the first time. 1, good. Notice that going down a second time is easier than the first. That's how you know how deep you can go. And as you breathe, the violet light begins to move. And here's the interesting part. It isn't moving through space as much as it's moving through you. The way a thought moves through a mind, or the way a color moves through water without ever really traveling anywhere at all. So it touches the top of your head, and you go deeper. One more time, counting from 1 to 3, I want you to rise slightly. 1, 2, 3, just a little lighter. And counting back down from 3 to 1, sink deeper than either time before. And I want you to notice this time, you may not even be able to tell anymore where surfacing ends and deepening begins. And that's fine. It's actually a really good sign, because the more your thinking mind loses track of the differences, the more your other mind, the deeper one, takes over. So 3, 2, 1. Now the violet light continues through your forehead, your face, and wherever your face has been holding. And wherever your face has been holding something today, that part gets to release first. Deeper still. Down through your neck and shoulders, releasing what was never yours to carry. Down through your chest and your arms, your hands. Your hands are already still. Let that stillness spread. Down through your torso, your hips. Down through your legs, your feet. And out through the soles of your feet into the earth beneath you. And you may notice you're not entirely sure anymore where you end and the ground begins. And that's all right, because you don't really need to know the edges right now. You're fully here, and that means you're fully open. There's this old idea about asking for what you want, that you have to beg for it, reach for it, convince something outside of you that you deserve it. If any part of you has believed that, I want us to find out what it feels like. So notice where in your body that old belief lives. And if that feeling had a color, what color would it be? Good. Hold that color in your mind, because this is the old way. Let it take a shape if it wants one. And now a different way. And your unconscious mind can hold both of these at once, easily, while I explain. So the first part is everything as it is right now, you had a hand in creating. Not as a punishment, just you've been here choosing all along. The second part is exactly as things are right now, they are serving you. This includes even the unfinished parts, even the hard parts. What if they're not in your way, but they're part of the way? The third part is where you want to go from here, you are already moving towards. Not someday, now. And the final fourth part is that help is already on the way. All that's left is to align with it, to stop bracing against the very thing you asked for. Now, bring your mind to whatever you've been asking for, quietly or loudly in the back of your mind. And I want you to let it take a color too. This is the new way. And just notice if it's brighter, warmer, or simply different from the old color, from the old way color. I want you to visualize and get the sense that you have the old way color in one hand. And then take the new way color in the other. Now, silently in your head to yourself, offer these 4 acknowledgments as you bring your hands together slowly. I created the conditions I am in. Exactly as things are, they are serving me. I am already moving towards what I want. Help is already on its way. And as your hands meet, let the new way color move into the old way color. Watch it change, transform, become something new. Maybe a third color, perhaps a third feeling. Something entirely its own. Bring that new color into your chest now. Let it settle exactly where it needs to. And notice how much lighter it is to receive that. Now, bring your mind. Now, bring to mind someone you've been carrying. Someone whose path, whose pain, whose progress you've made your responsibility. It might be someone close to you. It actually also might be someone you never met. Notice where you feel the weight of that in your body. And if that weight has a shape, what shape would it be? If it has a texture, what texture? Whatever comes first is right. Let that shape sit in your open hands, and I want you to really feel the weight of it there. Here's what's true. Your job has never been to fix other people. Your job has never been to carry other people to where they're going. Your job, the whole of it, is to keep doing the work in front of you. And as you do that work, without straining, you become a marker, a signpost. You become proof that it's possible. Now, remember, the violet light that moved through you earlier, bring it back up again. Let it rise up from wherever it settled and gather it in your hands around the shape you're holding. Watch what happens as the violet light meets the shape. Let it soften or change. Let it become something you can set down rather than carry. Just notice what it looks like now. Maybe it's lighter, maybe it's smaller, maybe it's simply calm now where it used to be heavy. Whatever it's become, that's the transformed version. And that's the one you get to leave behind. Set it down now, gently beside you. Really just setting down what was never yours to hold. And as you do that, imagine that person or that part of the collective continuing on their own path, in their own time, finding their own way exactly as they need to. And the wonderful thing is you can still care, you can still help when it's asked of you, when it's right in front of you, but you no longer carry it. Just feel how much space that frees up inside you. That space that was spent on worrying is now available for your own becoming. Just let yourself rest here, feeling lighter, even for just a moment. Everything that's happened so far, your unconscious mind already knows how to keep, which means part of you already knows exactly how it's built. So let's ask a simple question. If this whole feeling, the lightness, the alignment of it all, had to become just one color, just one breath's worth of color, what color would it be? And you don't have to decide, just let it arrive. That's right, good. Now notice where that color seems to be around you or within you. And with your next inhale, breathe it in. Not through your nose necessarily, but I just want you to draw it in the way you draw in a scent or a feeling or a memory. Let it settle somewhere inside you, and you're going to know the place when it gets there. Wherever it lands is where it lives now. And here's something that I want you to know. This color doesn't stay here only when this recording is on. It's not attached to my voice or to a particular place or to you lying down. It's not attached to my voice or to any particular place or to any particular place. It's attached to you, which means anytime you can take one breath and draw in that same color and everything that came with it the first time that alignment, the lightness, the release will come with it again. You just need to breathe and the color. Your mind already did the hard work. From here forward, it's just remembering. And now that this resource lives inside you, your unconscious mind can stop. Your unconscious mind can start doing something interesting. It can begin looking around on its own without you having to figure anything out. You don't need to know yet where it will show up in your life. Just let your unconscious mind start looking. Imagine a week from now, a moment arrives, some ordinary moment, and without quite planning to, you find yourself taking that one breath, drawing in that color. You don't know yet what the moment will be like. You don't know yet what the moment will be. Let your mind show you. Whatever arrives is exactly the right thing. Now let your mind go looking again, a month from now this time. A different moment, a different situation, where the old way might have shown up. And instead, this time, something's different. Notice what's different. Maybe it's smaller than you expected. Maybe it's just a breath's worth of difference. That's enough. And once more, sometime further out, whenever your mind wants to go, a moment where you notice, almost in passing, that this has become who you are now. Not something you're doing anymore, just something that's true. And you don't have to remember the specifics of what you just saw. Your unconscious mind already has them. It's already building the pathways quietly in the background, the way it always has, whether you're paying attention or not. Let all these moments, the week, the month, the someday, settle into the same place where you stored the color. They're not separate from the resource. They're what the resource is for. So in a moment, I'll count from 1 to 5. You'll come back up fully alert, fully present. You'll come back up fully alert, fully present, carrying this lightness with you. 1, beginning to return. 2, awareness coming back into the room. 3, feeling refreshed. 4, taking a deep breath. And 5, eyes open. When you're ready, fully here, fully aligned.